Welcome to the campfire. Today we're going to be playing some more Delta V, Rings of Saturn. Because I like this game. I find it therapeutic, you know? And if you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, suggestions, put them in the comments below, and let's get right back into this. So we had run a few more. We can do some equipment building, I guess. It's not. We do the microwave emitter. We use 40,000. But adding a weapon here. Alright, so we do just need more money. Plain and simple. Oops. Oh, right. Gotcha. We've got I had a bunch of repairs run on the ship, and it's going to take 10 days. Until then. Can get ourselves a little further into the line. Or we can try to find anything along the outer edge, but I'm going to just spend some money to push us further in. That way we can get to where all the money is a lot faster. And now we're in the ring. We're a fair ways in. We just gotta move a little further and see where everything is. Looks like we picked a spot that's a little heavier in iron, which is unfortunate, because iron is really low value. What is our ship having issues with? Something's going on with the scanner. Or maybe it's reactor temperature? I don't know. Not sure what's going on here. The reactor temperature is clearly part of the issue, but we may have to figure that out faster than not. Good. First rocks of the day. Thought we had done enough repairs that we weren't going to have problems here, but maybe I was wrong. Oh, missed. There we go. What is this going to be? Platinum. Okay, it's about 4,000 for the rock. And that's assuming we're keeping the water. Probably closer to 3 grand total. Once the water is burned off. I don't see where the other rocks flew off to, so we'll just take another pot shot here. One's coming right at us. Good. Okay, so we're in platinum heavy territory here. Fair amount of money in that. Well, we'll just be mining a bunch of platinum. Now, yes, we could go and search for just beryllium. Could. Honestly, it saves us time to just grab platinum, palladium, any of the more expensive materials, really. But you gotta think, your time is worth your money as well. And finding enough beryllium to get up here, it's not that easy. Or to fill up just the cargo hold, it's not easy. Alright, oh, go the other way, there we go. Here, alright, so is this worth? I mean, it really wasn't worth chasing down, but alright, there we go, now slow down again. Let's turn around for this one. And yes, as somebody pointed out, from the comments, you can just do this little trick and break up rocks. You don't need to have the front weapon. We could have just grabbed the arm and been done with it. I actually went that route the last time we played. Just gotta get things to shuffle backwards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's causing problems here. Oh, our electricity was, or capacitor was low. Trying to break this up a little bit. See if we can get anything worth. Alright. Maybe that wasn't worth trying to break. So everything goes flying. Partially because of the mass driver, I'm aware. Let's get a little bit closer and hit it with a thruster. There we go. No, stop angling back. There we go. Alright, so that one was empty. Let's see about you. Alright. There we go. Was that... That was not worth the trouble at all. Not at all. But we might as well take it. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a mineral processing station just flying towards me. Oh crap. Get out of here. Ah! Why? Why? That's not good. Shit. Okay. Alright. How bad are we? Why did it do that to me? That's not nice. Oh. Alright, let's take a look at our mechanic. Fuel rods are jammed. Can we do anything about the onboard computer being... No. Can do something a little bit about it, but we really can't fix much here. Okay. Well, that sucked. It was cool to see, but that hurt quite a lot. Well, the worst of it's out of our way. Also sucks that it did some damage to us. But we'll get through it. Looks like we're in an area with beryllium, so I'm gonna hunt that a little bit before we go back. There we go. See if we can find more beryllium or... Come on. No, wrong direction. And get in a little bit closer. Alright, let's start making our way back. We've got, give or take, 80,000, which is double what we had coming out here. Well, okay, we had 60-some thousand after cost of getting out here. Either which way. But that should get us closer to what we're trying to do here. I'm going to switch to the arm on the main hard point, first and foremost. We got about 80 grand, which is roughly what I thought we'd get. Let's take a look at repairs. Okay, so better than it could be. There we go. Yeah. We'll want to replace those at some point, but right at the moment, let's do the arm here and one microwave emitter on the left arm. Could do it on the right arm too, just not yet. But that should be everything that we need. Alright, now that we're ready to go and repaired again. Actually, that's another thing I need to look at. I'm trying to figure out if there's a better way for scanning. I mean, what works better here? Okay, so this one is probably still the best for what we got. Beamformed basically only scans right in front of us. I mean, this would be a good scanner for seeing very clearly what's right in front of us. This is a kind of like everything else, a general scanner nearby. This is a little higher resolution, slower to see what's going on around us. And that gives us a general picture all around, but takes time to really see everything. Got it. I'm not sure I like the idea of only seeing what's right in front of us. So we'll leave that. Can't upgrade that any further at the moment. Can't do anything with the auxiliary. Alright, looks like we're as good as we're getting. I'm gonna put us over here and maybe a little in. And let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna show off why I like the microwave emitter plus the arm. We just gotta find a... Why is it always iron? Why is it always iron that I find? We're not gonna go straight for iron. Screw that. I'm gonna find something better and then show this off. Okay. So we're looking at any of these rocks. It's just... The best part is once it finally does enough damage that it breaks apart the rock, it really doesn't impart any speed to the rock in question. Some speed, but not a lot. And then even better, you can use the arm to both slow you and the rock. So we'll pull in the rock, and in theory, you can break apart the rock. Oops. Slow down. Slow down. Let it pull it in. There we go. The arm just makes it much easier to catch everything that you're trying to get. It does make it harder to know what the thing is before you catch it, but... Look, I don't want no iron. It's not valuable right now. It would be a drain on our cargo capacity. Now the microwave emitter does seem to impart a fair amount of backwards push, but it's not so terrible. Let's see what this rock's gonna be. And the best part is no ammo for it. As long as you've got power, you've got microwave. I'm gonna keep moving forward and try to find rocks that are worth breaking apart. I'm going to guess we're not going to be in that spot yet. There has been some palladium, but it's mostly iron here. And of course, the best way to get rid of a rock you don't want to grab, just hit the 1 key so that it turns off the arm. Ugh, so annoying. When it grabs onto something and just won't let go. Maybe we'll get something worth grabbing here. It's telling me there was vanadium and platinum, but now it's looking like iron. Iron. Of course, it's just iron. That scanner is not really useful. More iron. Alright. I think we're just in an iron belt. That's gonna be the problem. So we gotta move even further to get away from it. That's fine with me. Alright, looks like we're in a better spot. Platinum and beryllium, maybe. I think it's scanning this rock right in front of me anyways. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. So what'd you end up grabbing? Low amount of platinum. Ah, that's the beryllium right there. Yes, let's go grab it as best we can. The arm really doesn't stop that from happening every so often. But we can still grab it. It's not high value, but it's good enough for me. Shoot. Alright. Let's slow down here. There we go. Now, what is here? Iron. Maybe platinum. Maybe platinum. Kinda gotta aim yourself. Nothing there. Nothing in that one either. Well, this could have platinum and beryllium. Gotta get a little bit closer, it looks like. Could have iron, unfortunately. You are platinum. Let's grab it. Also platinum, but worth grabbing. Or was that palladium? That could have been palladium. Scanner was definitely showing a PD for a moment there. I mean, palladium's rather valuable too. Beryllium is the highest value ore, but it's also the hardest to find. Oh, no. Do not grab that one. Thank you. Didn't find any beryllium in that grouping, despite the scanner saying. Ah, well. What do you do? Scanner is definitely not perfect. Definitely helps to turn off the arm every now and then. Can we get something from you? Where are you possibly going to be? Platinum. Oops. Two things of platinum. Grab those. Does make it a lot quicker to grab things and keep moving. To have the arm available. Is it possible one of these is beryllium? They're both iron. Yay! Oh, this is interesting. There is a ship I can't hail up here. I only just noticed it on the radar quite a ways back. I figure might as well come take a look. What is going on? Now this could be a pirate ship that just won't answer us. It could also be a... yes. It is a ship that crashed, and there is a pod for us to pick up. This will be a situation where we grab it and that's it. That's all we got. Well, let's get it jammed in here as best we can and go home. Alright. Does that mean... Hold on. We found the... Yeah, that was it. We found the life pod and that's all we can do with it. So let's head home. Oh, what do we get from this one? It said estimated 50,000 for that alone. Yeah, the anomaly was the life pod was 50,000. Everything else was close. Yeah, all right. Total of 127. If we minus the 50,000, that was close to the 75,000 that we already had on us. That helps us a lot. Still can't upgrade our ship to a different one. Not that we would necessarily want to yet. Still sitting alright. I just like taking a look through these. Yeah. It's the cargo bay here. This one's got... I mean, our cargo bay could only go up in size, basically. But that's fine. Thing is, with high stress, you can actually put on the arm and grab. Some of these don't have high stress points. So it's something you also have to take a look at. Like this only has 2 low stress. Can't use the arms with it. But it does have, cutting blades on the front. Things to think of while you're taking a look at these. Possibilities. Did seem like we needed more power. One for that. Can't do that, but we can do upgraded turbine. Now, is that going to be fine, or does this... Okay. Seems to be alright. The other thing I wanted to look at upgrading. Main propulsion reaction control. There we go. Exceeds the thermal or electric power. Well, that's thermal. So that's something that we also need to do is next we need to upgrade the fuel rods, I guess. Seems weird that you would start underpowered, but also kind of makes sense. What do we have that's... Most things are just fine. Reactor leak 1%. Can we fix that any further? Yeah. That might fix other problems. Alright, so we've made a few upgrades to our ship. Still kept most of our money. Really don't know. We need to dive too far in, but I'm gonna go here. Spend a little bit of money to make money, you know how it goes. I just find it funny because as I get deeper and deeper into the rings, I don't seem to notice that much more material. Though you'd think it would be a little bit more everywhere. Let's see. So we landed in what looks like a mineral decent spot. Platinum. It's getting heavier in iron. So maybe I should turn off the arm until I know for sure what I'm getting here. No, that is definitely iron. That one had nothing in it. Okay. So what are you potentially going to be? Iron. Iron. Definitely iron heavy out here. Doesn't make for a whole lot of money. That one might be platinum. We'll see once we get closer in. Slow us down a little bit here. Oh. Come on. Now, swallow that up. And that one up. Alright, so that makes us a little bit. We'll just keep scanning, keep exploring. Might be titanium or vanadium? It's probably doubtful. Let's see what we're getting here. What did we get? Nope, that's iron. Come on. Whoops. It's turning too fast. There we go. Iron. Is that one something? That is tungsten. No, let go of that. I want to grab the $9,000 worth one for credits, European, whatever. Money. So this... Alright, so this field is kind of a mixed bag, but it could be worth it. Platinum. Just gotta remember to turn off the arm afterwards so that I don't grab something we don't want to fill our hold with. And we've got 20 grand on us already, and we're not all that full up. That is a decent start. Might have beryllium in it? It's a possibility. It's mostly going to be iron. Let's face it. But if there's a chance there's beryllium, I want to try and break it down for it. Something this big is going to take a while to break, though. Whoa! Careful. Small amount of tungsten. Come on. That arm is just dragging us around. Not helping at the moment. Alright, so that platinum, really tiny piece. Trying to break this down and see what we've got to work with. So that's a decent, not a decent chunk. Still grabbing it, but so that platinum was a fair chunk. Let's see about this one. What is it? Decent sized piece of platinum. And that one up there. Alright. We end up a lot with platinum, but not a bad deal. We've made back what it cost us to get here. Seems to be about what we're gonna end up doing every time, really. So maybe I should start trying to go dive deeper into the ring. Just a little ways. What are you? You're mostly platinum. Maybe I should try to find more tungsten. Could be beryllium. Oh, we did find some beryllium. The best part with beryllium is that it's high value and low mass for its value, which is nice to have. What am I seeing over this way? That could... showed beryllium on the scanner, but I'm not seeing any. The hard part with the scanner is it could be reading things behind it too. So it's not even a guarantee that what you're actually looking at is the material that it's reading. Like this, it could be here or here that's reading the higher value items. Alright, let's break all these apart. What are you? You're iron. Not going for that. Iron. That box. Iron. Should probably get in there just a little ways. I was having a drink with a friend. They essayed a big asteroid out this way, but they couldn't take any more home. Coordinates should be close. Well, we could plot a course for it. It's not like we're finding much out here worth anything. Hold on. No. Why would you do this? Lady. Alright, so you damaged the reactors. Great, thank you. We've got the arm turned off, thankfully. Alright. Now let's plot a course. Come on. That was so silly. Why did it do that? But alright. Fair enough. That's on me for just letting it happen. Okay. What am I seeing here? What are you out here for? Leftover water is byproduct that can be sold to miners for independent profit. As per the Los Angeles Convention of 2184, funds earned outside of the stated directives are accounted for in trust to be released should I be recognized as Class 3 artificial intelligence. Can you tell me about AI classification? All AI are divided into 3 classes. Class 1 is a non-sentient program. Class 2 has recognized sentience but restricted growth potential. Class 3 is recognized to be capable of self-directing its growth and is granted the rights of citizenship. Okay, that's cool. H2O reaction mass. Sure, why not? Let's head over that way and see what's going on. But I also... Is that the big LiDAR mass they were talking about? don't see anything over that. Ooh, that could be... maybe? It's losing beryllium out of it, but... Alright, so this might be what we need. So I'm gonna keep an eye out. That's the massive asteroid. Got it. Phage class station Alpha. Modern artifacts. Okay. Dark threat? Now, how do I dock with this person? That's a real question. Dark threat. I don't know what dark threat might mean. Alright, so how... Oh, it's got arms. So I just go up to those. Got it. And approaching for dock. Ideally, it won't let me whack it. Fair enough, that works for me. Let go. Thank you. Alright. Now to find... I think the rock I was looking at coming up here was that one. This also might have beryllium in it. We'll see. We didn't really need to do that. Buying water. But we did it anyways. Okay. Yep, let's grab it and pull that rock in to melt it off. Nothing. I feel like Yukon Cornelius from the 1960s Rudolph movie. Chucks his pickaxe into the air, lets it hit the ground, licks it a bunch of times, and goes, nothing. God, that is such a dated reference. Either way. Alright. Looks like we need to head back. Kind of running out of space. Even with every single time that I burn some water out of us. It just keeps getting full. But oh well. We've made 100,000 on this one, which is definitely helpful. And let's see, what do we get? What do we actually get for value? Just under what the estimation told me it would be. Around 100,000. That is actually kind of worth it going that far in. Thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. Join the Discord if you want to. And as always, have a wonderful day.